In today's video, I want to talk to you some of the lessons you should consider when starting up a business, especially if you are in Nigeria. Are you ready? Alright, welcome back to my channel, everyone. For those of you that have been part of this channel, thank you so much for supporting this channel. And if we're meeting for the first time, my name is David Nkwa. I shoot videos on entrepreneurship and lifestyle. So whatever that I find interesting, I shoot videos about it. But this channel is primarily about online entrepreneurship. So I teach you and show you my lessons, my experiences, and some of the things you can learn here will be very valuable to you. Consider subscribing to my channel because I only release content that will be valuable to you. Alright, so today's video I'll talk about some of the experiences I've learned running my own running a small business in Nigeria, but those lessons can be applied anywhere in the world. So first and first, the background. So 3 years ago, my wife and I started a company called We Are Talks. So We Are Talks, we produce customized t-shirts, apparels for clients. Basically how that works is customers come to the website, they request that they want AYZ placed on a particular place on the shirt, and then we place that on the shirt and then produce it and then send it to the customers. So basically that's what the business is about, print on demand. So you can check out some of our works on our Facebook page and also on our Instagram. The first lesson we learned is don't reinvent the wheel. There's a reason why that has been said. So on starting our business, the business model that we decided to do at first was, because the print on demand, we decided to create a website where people can actually come to that website, design the shirt that they want by themselves, and then all we have to do is to get the order from the back end and then we produce it. So basically the customer will have to design it in the front end by themselves, what they want, put in the words, put in the graphics, and then place the order. Then at the back end we will get the order, and then what we'll now do is to produce and send it to the customer. But soon again we realize that customers don't have time to customize the shirt they want to wear in the front end. So the first lesson we learned is that was not a good business model, and luckily for us, we actually almost invested $1,000 to procure a software that could actually do that, but we are testing it out first before procuring, and then we realized that it wasn't a good business model, and then we dropped it. So after we realized that customers weren't ready to actually design the shirt themselves and buy it and then we produce, what we decided to do was to actually every month we put designs on the shirts ourselves and then we'll try to sell it through the website. But again, we realized there's a second big issue, which is the trust issue. In the e-commerce space in Nigeria, there's a lot of trust issue, and that's why big brands like Jumia and Konga implement what they call pay on delivery. So when you buy something on their website, once it's delivered to you, then you pay. So what we've realized is that Nigerian customers buy more easily when they can interact with someone. At the end of the day, we realized that the best business model for us was to actually sell our products through social media platforms like WhatsApp and Facebook. So that gave us an advantage where we can chat with the customers, talk with them. Sometimes we can even do a video call, and by so doing we build up the trust, and then they can transfer the money, and then based on that you can produce the shirt and send it. So the first lesson we've learned is you need to understand the market before you go into it, and don't try to reinvent the wheel. Try to follow what is currently working and then see how you can innovate it after you've understand how the market works. So you need to understand how the market works before you bring in your innovation. I think that will be the first lesson I would say we learned in the business. So the second lesson that we learned is you need to document all your business process, from the marketing, promotion to the delivery to the customers, even after sales. The reason why you have to do this is because you are building a business, and you can't build the business all around yourself. So at some point you're going to start bringing people into the business, and if you have documented all your business process, then it's easier for the people you are bringing in to understand what to do in every stage. And then because you're going to create templates for them to use and work with, so it makes it easy. So document your process, have templates for everything that you do. So this template is what you now give to the people you're hiring, so it's easier for them to work and understand your business culture and your business plan. So that's the second lesson. So the second lesson is document your process. So the third lesson is hire smart people. So hire people that are not very smart. I mean, you're going to have a lot of issues because you have to explain yourself over and over again. And business requires someone to use the initiative. So they will need, you hire someone that is not very smart, so they may not represent your business very well, and that might end up hurting your brand. So you want to hire people that are very smart, people that understand your business culture and understand what you do, so that when you give them an instruction or give them a template, it's easier for them to run and bring in innovation into the business. It may cost you more, but in the long run, it pays off. So another thing you need to consider when hiring people, you need to actually talk with them beyond their skills. You need to look at their character, you need to look at their behavior, and this is very important, you need to look at their present state. What I mean by present state is, if you hire someone that have a lot of drama already in their life, let's say they have a lot of drama with their relationship, or they have a lot of drama in their family, I mean, you're going to bring that into your business. Trust me, that's the experience I've learned. Because if someone's mind is not at peace, they can't be at peace to work for you as well. Okay, so the fourth lesson that we learned is this: don't borrow money to start up a business. Don't borrow money to start up a business. So what I mean by this is, you can borrow money to expand the business, but don't borrow money to start the business. Now, the reason being because when you get an idea about a business, at the beginning, the idea is always lucrative, it's always fantastic, it's always amazing, superb. I mean, it's the best idea in the world. But when you actually begin to implement that idea, then you begin to realize there's a lot of things that it's not the way you thought it would go, So you need to test out the waters first. You need to test out the waters before you borrow money or invest a lot of money into that business. So you need to test out the business in a small little way by yourself, first of all, with your own money, and then along the way, if you realize that the business has a potential to grow and then you want to scale it, then you can borrow money to scale it. If you don't have money to scale it yourself, then you can borrow money to scale it. But don't go borrowing money to start up a fresh business idea. My 5 lesson I learned is running a small business or running a business in Nigeria could take your whole time. So you need to find a way to balance between your business and your life. Because you're so passionate about your business, you might find out, especially if you're married or you have kids or you have family to take care of, you might find out that the business is taking all your time, all the things. You don't even have time for yourself or for your family and all of that. I don't think this is the best way to go, because in the long run, it's going to hurt your family, because you find out that you don't have the best relationship with your wife or the best relationship with your kids, and this is not actually good, because the end product of the business is for you to be able to have more money, to be able to take care of them first of all, and then to be able to invest in other good causes. So don't go making money forgetting your family. So that's some of the lessons I've learned. Because you're very passionate about your business, you find out that you don't have enough time for your family and all of that. So find a way to balance your work and your family as well. So, and the way to do that is to try to hire people that you can delegate your work to, so that they can do certain work, so you can have time for your family. So I'd like to hear your comments below. What kind of challenges that you face running your business in Nigeria? What kind of lessons you've learned that you'd like to share? I'd like you to comment below, because I'd like to hear it, because it could help me, it could help someone else. Comment below, let me hear your comments. So these are some of the lessons I've learned and things I think you should consider when starting up a business. Find a way to balance your family and your work. Hire people that are smarter than you, so that you don't have to explain yourself over and over again. Document your business process so that it's easier for you to teach and coach people and have templates for all the processes of your business. And don't borrow money to start up a new business idea. Test out the waters first before you invest more money into the business.